What a matchup we have today in the Buffalo Bulls Dynasty as we face the Michigan Wolverines in a top 25 matchup. We have just entered the top 25 with our 2-0 start and are now met with our greatest test on the schedule. I'd like to see us join the Big Ten one day, and we've been facing Big Ten teams yearly in non-conference play. And this might be the toughest matchup we've gotten from the conference. How is our offensive blueprint going to translate into a matchup like this? We've been very run-heavy, and the passing game hasn't done much. I have to assume in a game like this, we have to throw the football more and find a way to be more productive. What about the pass rush that has amassed 20 sacks in the first 2 games of the year? Can they make Michigan feel the pressure? We are facing last year's rushing leader, A.J. Knopf. He's a 234-pound power back with 95 speed. Their wideouts are very speedy, including Cesar Ayanbadejo. We're going to see premier talent across the board. In the trenches, there is LaRon Abram. At safety, they have Chance Thomas. We're beginning to add players with this kind of upside, while Michigan is a team filled with that caliber of player. In this series, we have only beaten one team in the top 25. That would be our bowl victory 3 seasons ago against Notre Dame. It's been a long time since this team has won a big game. We've won a lot of games the last couple years. But since that bowl win against Notre Dame, we lack that signature victory. Today, Buffalo is looking to show just how far they've come in this 6-year dynasty. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Let's play some football. We're in the big house and underway in Game 3. Wolverines up first, defending their home field with quarterback Dexter Truin. A.J. Knopf is going to be a big challenge for our defense, and we're coming in a little short-handed. You'll notice the wear and tear affecting a number of our defensive starters, including Isaac Truman, who had 20 tackles last week. No question that he's a little bit beat up right now. He is not playing at the moment. Eric Johns plays next to Leon Edmond, and we're off. It's a run to Knopf, up the middle, 5-yard gain. Truin fakes the toss, throws the pass short, and it's hauled in for a Michigan first down. Up to their 40. Truin fires a strike and into Buffalo territory. Goes wide receiver Trevor Money. T-Money as they call him. Up to the 40. Knopf the carry. Breaks the tackle of Carruthers. Very close to a first down, and I believe has it. He battled last year with Leon Dingle for the rushing title and won it. Now underneath, they pick the defense apart a bit with Ayanbadejo. From the 21, weak side give. First down, A.J. Knopf. And so far, this Big Ten line handling their business in the trenches. Give to Knopf, tries the right side. Wrapped up by Carruthers inside the 10. James Vaughn continues to fight through some pain for Michigan. This is Spencer Bobo on the carry. I don't think he got it. Edmond with the tackle, but they're going for it. 4th and inches. Bobo first down inside the 5. Signature Big Ten football on this opening drive. Redirecting and finding the end zone. Spencer Bobo. And Michigan marches all the way down for a 7-0 lead. Our offense has their work cut out for them this week. It's a young developing unit that's only played 2 games together. We've only passed the ball 44 times in 2 weeks. It's a new challenge today for David Ogbonna. Starting with the run, D'Angelo Meyer. What a great start he's had this year. 83 yards, 3 touchdowns last week. Gets the call on 2nd and 6 and has it very close to a first down. With the big house rocking in motion, that's Enrique Trejo. And they get it to him with space to run. Picks up the first down, and Buffalo takes it to the 42. Ogbonna enters with under 300 career passing yards. The draw play opens up. The football's ripped away. Michigan falls on it. D'Angelo Meyer lost a fumble back in week 1. Here, I believe the knee could be down. That's a bang-bang play, and they will give it back to Buffalo. A break for the Bulls, who now play at midfield. It's a keeper. Room for Ogbonna. Gets down with a slide in Michigan territory. Now motion out of the freshman Oscar McNabb. They get it to the speedy freshman who jets his way inside the 30. 20-yard catch, and that's what Buffalo needs to do. Do a lot with a little. Do the simple things right. Don't beat yourself today. Now they sweep it with Meyer. Has great speed to the edge and gains 9. Good start running the football. 25 yards on the opening drive. Meyer carries again to move the sticks. And Buffalo has a red zone trip as they attempt to match the Michigan starts. Play action, getting Ogbonna rolling and then dumping to Morgan Scarborough 4 yards. Joshua Bloom is the running back. 2nd and 6. Passes caught and into the end zone goes Joshua Bloom. And Buffalo has answered. What a possession. Very balanced. They got a couple easy screens in there. And Ogbonna's touchdown pass ties the game. Impressive start. Michigan back to it on offense. And a good run from A.J. Knopf. We've seen Bobo play as well. They fake it his way, and the pass is intercepted. Leon Edmond on the run back. He scores! A Buffalo pick 6. That is the captain of the defense making the big play. And he's become a complete player. His coverage skills have developed so well. He burst onto the scene last year, and I think he's in for a massive sophomore season. It is 14-7 Buffalo. Michigan back to work on their 3rd possession now, and that's a first down grab as Trewin tries to put the interception behind him. It's 2nd and 6, and the pass in traffic is hauled in. T-Money with the catch in Buffalo territory. They bring the extra man this time and get the pressure on Trewin. Sacked by Antoine Gatto, who's played outstanding to begin the year. They run on 2nd and long, and there's a wide open lane for A.J. Knopf. 15-yard gain makes it 3rd and manageable. Stick with the run. They got 15 last time. They can handle getting 3. From the 30-yard line, it's first down. Play action, and taking off is Trewin, going down at the 23. To the air once again, Trewin, off the hands of Edmond. He could have had his 2nd interception. Michigan with the break. They extend the drive, and Knopf breaks a tackle and fights his way inside the Buffalo 15. He has already handled 10 carries. Bobo in. Good run of 7 yards as they try to wear down this Buffalo front. Throwing 3rd and 1, and the pass is caught. It's a Michigan touchdown. They will tie this game up. It's Cesar Ayanbadejo. Good drive to follow up the pick 6. A lot of excitement early in this game. 14 apiece. Awaiting the kick now, this is Oscar McNabb, the freshman, and he can fly, and he gets a crease across the 50. He will take this 99 to the end zone. And Buffalo is back in front, already scoring with offense, defense, and special teams. You know, to win a game like this, it takes a complete team effort. Buffalo showing that early on. Michigan has spent a lot of time with the football already, and Buffalo's faced a lot of running, nearly 20 rushes already. Trewin fakes, airs it out, intercepted! Kalen Meekins, 2nd of the season, and this first-year starter has really come on strong for this defense. He has been a ball hawk, and he's shown receiver-like ability to track down these downfield passes. Good positioning, leaps at the right time, very athletic play. And Buffalo takes over at the 41. Motion with Trejo. A quick flip, and now he shows the speed. Following McNabb. Up past him. He will be knocked out inside the 1. Nearly a touchdown as Buffalo has it just a yard away. The Michigan fans stunned by what they're seeing as Meyer is in for the touchdown. It's a 2-possession lead for the Buffalo Bulls. Who could have expected a start like this? Michigan takes over, trying to change direction. They wrap up Kanoff. He loses 1. Already 2 takeaways. Now trying to get off the field. Blitz picked up. Downfield. Caught by Ian Badejo. The answer for the Wolverines. With the speed they have at receiver, we have to be more careful about the downfield passing game. Jeremy Carruthers loses him. He's not going to win that foot race. And he had no safety help. 7 touchdowns already in the first half. Buffalo takes over. Big play in the backfield as Meyer loses 2. This is 2nd down and 12. Ogbonna gets hit, but there is Trejo. We've made more of an effort to get him the ball these last 2 games. 3rd down now, trying to extend things. Pass is caught. Rashad Ebiketie holds on, and Ogbonna is 7 for 7. 2nd and 10. Dumps it short. That's Trejo for 5. The offense has stayed on schedule so far in the first half. 3rd down now. Pass. Caught. It's Bloom. His 2nd reception. And great protection as well for Ogbonna. We've held up well in pass pro. Dumped again. Caught Ebiketie. Keep getting into these 3rd down and shorts. 3rd down and mediums. With about a minute left on the clock. Plenty of time. Caught by McNabb. Outside the numbers and to the 33. Buffalo entering field goal range. With 52 on the clock. And taking off. Ogbonna cuts it outside. Out of bounds, making it 3rd and 5. Single high safety. Pressure coming. Ogbonna stands in, drives it downfield. Trejo out of bounds inside the 10. They got it matched up 1-on-1. All kinds of space out there. Perfect comeback. Excellent job by the pass pro holding up. Now 8 yards away. Meyer running them a little bit closer, maybe 1 yard. And now Buffalo appears to be running some clock, a lot of it. And they call a timeout with 13 seconds left. They only have 1 remaining now. Ogbonna throwing, caught. Sean Blade. They used their last timeout. They burned too much. They've taken the running game out of their options. Spread out now on 3rd down. Throwing, caught by Blade. Lays out for the score. What a drive for Buffalo. And despite not managing their time optimally, they force themselves to throw and they get the touchdown. Sean Blade, excellent route runner in these types of areas. Big catch radius as well to make that play. And the one before it. You just can't draw up a much better half for Buffalo going on the road to number 7 Michigan and scoring 35 first half points. Defense helps, special teams helps, and the offense has been a lot better than I expected. And David Ogbonna has looked really solid. Michigan, meanwhile, 2 turnovers, but they have all the talent in the world to turn a game around like this. But Buffalo has really come to play today. This has been a lot of fun. Now let's get the second half underway. It is Bull football now. And they'll open with a run. And there is nothing there for Meyer. Motion the receivers again. Trejo, they throw it his way and he's run down. That's been a key play for them so far. Michigan defends it. And now 3rd and 8. Dumped off, short and all over Meyer. Michigan will get off the field with their best defensive sequence of the game. And it's kicked deep by Ross Fatinikun. Nice job running down the punt return by Jamerson Boss. So Michigan down 2 possessions, but they've ran the football really well. Continue here. Knopf taken down in open field by Brenton Lampman. 85 rushing yards. Adding on to it with this play, gaining 7. 2 deep safeties for Buffalo, and it's Bobo moving the sticks on 3rd down. Now they bring down a safety on this snap, and on the keeper, it's Truen. Taken down inside the 15, but he runs Michigan to a red zone trip. Trying to cap it off. Play action. Plenty of time. A strike to the end zone and caught. We've only gotten 1 sack in this game, and there was no pressure there, as Trevor Money has the touchdown. 7-point game. Far from over. Running. Meyer again is stuffed. That's LaRon Abram, the star defensive tackle. Screen set up, and cutting out is Trejo for the 1st down. Had 2 good blocks there to lead the way. 17 of 19 through the air, and cannot complete the screen now. Pressure got there very quickly. They give it to Meyer, trying to get to the outside. Michigan all over it. Loss of 3. Hasn't found anything to work with on these last few carries. 3rd and long, Ogbonna. Has time. Caught. 1st down. It's Oscar McNabb. And the offensive line has done a really good job on these critical 3rd downs. The drive continues, and the pressure gets through. Right through the middle, it's Del France. He beat Chauncey Baptiste. We converted 1 3rd and long, attempting to do it again. Ogbonna extends the play. Coverage still good. He heaves the pass, and it's incomplete. Rashad Ebiketie had a chance. Michigan glued to every other receiver. This was the only place we could go. And he nearly had it inside the 20. Just could not secure the ball. So Michigan gets 2 stops to open the 2nd half. Counter, Knopf slips a tackle and gains 6. It's a 100-yard day. 3rd down and 1. Knopf right at the marker. Did he get it? They'll say he did. He comes off the field, though. Bobo the next carry. A big lane, another 1st down. As Michigan has really dominated with this run-first approach. Redirecting. Bobo shaking a defender. 1st down. Buffalo sitting with their secondary soft, but Knopf back in. Wrapped up. Got a few. Buffalo trying to get their defense off the field. Now in press coverage. Truen with time, over the top, breaking outside, touchdown Michigan. Buffalo does try to switch it up this time. They're in press man. They have safety help, but the receiver, he's lined up more in a slot type of alignment with space to the outside. With that route, the safety is not going to get over the top. It's basically one-on-one. And we are all tied up now at 35. With Ogbonna rolling again, throwing a strike to Oscar McNabb on the comeback. 74 yards on 4 catches. Ogbonna, it's a keeper, and he slides, gaining 3. Buffalo has not ran the football well since that opening drive, and Michigan again wraps up Meyer. 3rd down and 8. They get pressure, and down goes Ogbonna, thrown to the ground by LaRon Abram. And it's hard to react to pressure when it shows up that quick right in your face. Michigan's defense has been outstanding in the 2nd half. They take over, having closed the gap and tied the game. Knopf gets 10. No answers against the run for Buffalo. To the outside goes Knopf. Good open field tackle, at least, by Lampman. But we're not throwing this offense off their rhythm. There haven't been the negative plays. We try to create pressure, and there's an opening. Avery Banda in the secondary is run down by Brenton Lampman. Buffalo has tried to get aggressive, and it's only made things worse. Knopf straight ahead. It's 8 more. Just wore down from facing all these runs throughout the game. Knopf inside the 5. 27 carries for him. Bobo checks back into the game and easily scores the touchdown. If you run that back, the way we get pushed off the ball, there's just no contest. This team is so gassed. We haven't seen a physical running attack quite like Michigan's before. And they have taken the lead 42-35. Buffalo with 6 minutes to go. Pass held on to by Rashad Ebiketie. Can David Ogbonna get this offense rolling again? Meyer has the first down. But this has been a very one-dimensional effort for the offense. Ogbonna steps away from pressure, runs to the outside, and creates a big first down into Wolverine territory. He's been special throughout this game. 3.5 on the clock. Ogbonna downfield has him overthrown. Trejo had him beat. And David Ogbonna, if he has one weakness right now, it is the downfield passing. He's much better short to intermediate. And he knows he had him there. 3:27 on the clock. Meyer running them into space. Hit down near the 40. One of our best carries of the half. 3rd down and 4. Swing screen. It's Meyer to the outside and cuts it downhill, getting first down yardage. Tempo now from Buffalo. 31 yards away. Bloom gets sandwiched. Sean Blade is slot right, 3rd down, and here comes the Michigan blitz. It is incomplete for McNabb. Could not hold on to it, would have been a little short. But now it's 4th and 6, and they have to go for it. They go with 2 receivers left, 1 right. 4-man rush, pass, broken up again. And McNabb had a chance. This play is designed to go to Trejo, but the linebackers flow that way. On the backside, we have one-on-one with McNabb, and a pretty good look. And now Michigan tries to run this game to the end. Buffalo does wrap up Knopf. He gains 4. 2 timeouts remaining. Buffalo running right. Good stop on Knopf. 1 more to give the offense one last chance. Game on the line. A.J. Knopf does not get it on his 30th carry. And Buffalo will get the football. No timeouts, but a chance nonetheless, down 7. McNabb on the punt return. Short run back to the 27. And David Ogbonna, who's had himself a really impressive game, trying to bring the Bulls back. Pass caught by Blade. Gain of 6. Have to move with tempo now. 3 receivers to the right. Very tough to communicate with the Michigan crowd. It's Ogbonna, sacked again! And when they've gotten their pass rush, it's been on quick wins. Backed up 3rd and 10, 50 seconds left. Sideline, caught by McNabb! What a grab! Missed a couple chances on the last drive, but now the toe tap extends. 1st and 10, plenty of time, and Austin Harris the catch. Have to hurry, clock is moving. But again, very tough to communicate the changes at the line, and again, pressure getting through the middle. 4 sacks for Michigan. Time running out, they have 11 seconds. And I don't think the receivers can even hear Ogbonna. He rolls out to the right, throws, sideline, catch by Ebiketie, but only 4 seconds left. They could have had something here. Austin Harris, he's actually going to pull away around the time that Ogbonna lets this pass go. But now it's going to come down to a heave to the end zone, 37 yards away. Not going to be tough to get it there. Protection is good. Ogbonna with 0s on the clock. Puts it up. Ebiketie almost had it, but there's a penalty. and it's going to be against Michigan. Pass interference. Remember, not a spot foul. 15-yard penalty. So now another chance from the 22. This to tie it. End zone throw. Tipped. Batted. Incomplete. And Michigan has held on for the win. Buffalo loses 42-35 in a classic. We had a very good chance to come away with the victory this week, but the second half just kept going Michigan's way. Buffalo fails to score beyond the first half, and our defense didn't have answers to protect the lead. What a game, though. Buffalo came to play, gave Michigan everything they had, and we did so much right, even when our plan on offense did not work. The running game started strong and then disappeared after one drive. David Ogbonna had to run the show and did it so well. I really thought he had a great game. 26 of 34, 288 yards, 2 touchdowns, ran successfully on a couple scrambles. Most of the sacks they got, I don't think there was much we could do. It was quick interior pressure. We had some good manufactured plays, got the ball out. I liked the way the passing game played today. I felt like the team kind of grew up in this matchup. I think we all wanted to see how we would perform if we had to throw it a lot more. And I think that we come away feeling good about that. There were some great throws from Ogbonna throughout the game. This is the one where it could have changed everything if he hits this deep ball. That's his greatest weakness right now. It shows up at a very pivotal time. Here is the final drive now that we had, and it was so tough to call audibles and run no huddle and get into the play I wanted. There were multiple times where it just stuck us with the same play I had run previously. That's the home field advantage and how it slows things down, keeps us from getting into the plays we want. This play right here, I'm looking at Trejo before anything because I'm trying to get him vertical. I'm trying to call a hot route for him here, but he can't actually hear. So like I'm putting in the button commands. I see here, okay, he didn't hear me. Let's just get the ball kind of away. And I don't see Harris pulling away late on this route. I'm not expecting him to run away from anybody. And I'm not thinking I can look from one side to the next and just fire it deep downfield in most cases anyway. But it was such a fun game. This is one of my favorite games of CFB 25 that I played. Afterwards, like I was just thinking about this game the rest of the day. Because even though we lost, it was a phenomenal classic game. Still, though, we have not won that signature high-profile game since the Notre Dame Bowl. We are now at the point, though, when it comes to recruiting where we can set up visits, and these battles are looking great. Number 1 running back, DeMarco Lacombo, is still favoring Buffalo. Here, I'm looking through a couple rosters to see which game do I want him to come to. Which team do I feel is going to be more likely for us to win? And I think I chose that Toledo was the game here, looking through their defense. So I wanted to get him a visit, but I don't know his pitches yet. So I decided to delay that by a week to try to get the best visit possible, and instead just went with the hard sell, and I went with the hard sell for everybody that's in their top 5 stage now. I need some points set aside to also look at quarterbacks. I talked about Sidney Sermons last episode, who has now locked us out. So he's not an option. We have a few more 4-stars available, and then a bunch of 3s that already have Buffalo inside their top 8. So I am using the little points I have to continue to look at players here. In this case, I scouted once on a bunch of 3-star quarterbacks. Didn't like that Dylan Hicks only had 84 throw power, so he's not a target. But I felt like players like Zeke Lanning showed some upside. Here I'm getting the top 5 situations taken care of there with the hard selling. And we move past our bye week. And in doing so, we get our first commit of the year. It's 4-star pass rusher Rashawn Hayden from Indiana. And he is a really fun player. 90 strength, 86 speed at 293 pounds. He has the athleticism of a player 50 pounds lighter and the strength of a defensive tackle. So an impressive pickup for us to kick off recruiting as things continue to look really good for the DeMarco Lacombo battle. And we are going to have him visit for the Toledo game, and the proximity to home is the focus. Nelly Jarrell looks very favorable. Kyle Abrams also has us in first place. So we have a chance at potentially a couple 5-star players, our first of the dynasty. Here I'm looking at schedules for teams that are battling with us to try and block chances to have Kyle Abrams visit. I scheduled him for week 7, thinking this would be the best spot to have it be like the deciding week in the battle and have him not get visits to other schools in the next few weeks. There are still some players that are getting more competitive, though, that I'll have to figure something out for. Because I'm limited on points, I can't do everything that I want. But wow, what a fun episode. Even though we lose this game, we get confirmation that we can battle with a team of that caliber. We get confirmation that Ogbonna can handle a game where we have to go pass heavy. And yes, that deal breaker is still a concern. But who knows what types of games we have from here on out. We're still seeing growth, I think, out of this team. And later in the year, we get SMU for another test to see how we perform against a better opponent. But right now, we're the only team that's ranked in the MAC. We kick off the MAC schedule next week against UConn, and I'm very excited to get around to that. This was also the first game I've played since the latest update. I made no slider changes, and I thought it was an extremely fun, well-balanced game. I don't plan on making any changes before the next one. So hopefully the games stay great, and hopefully it's a fun rest of the year for Buffalo. We are number 20. We are still respected even though we lost that game to Michigan. I mean, to have a defensive touchdown, a special teams touchdown, win the turnover battle 2-0 and lose. I don't know that I have lost a game like that, playing that well in a long time, but the defense wasn't very good, and especially in the second half, not much went our way. So there's still work to do, and we're back at it here very soon in the Bulls Dynasty. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more Dynasty action, and I will see you in the next game.